Have you ever noticed how life has a way of placing you in the right moment at the right time? It's almost as if the universe has nudged you here, right now. Hear this message. That's not random, and it's no coincidence. It's alignment. Something inside of you is shifting, and this message finds you because you're ready for it. There are patterns running through your life, subtle signals most people miss because they're too busy looking at the surface. But when you start paying attention, you realize that nothing happens accidentally. The book that opens up to the perfect page, the song that plays when you need it most, the video that shows up in your feed at the exact right moment. These are all breadcrumbs guiding you forward. And here's the truth. You've been feeling it. That restless energy. That quiet sense that something bigger is waiting just beneath the surface of your everyday routine. Maybe it's shown up in your dreams, or perhaps in repeating numbers, or maybe in the way certain people or ideas suddenly feel magnetic. These aren't random moments. They're signals. They're signs that your next chapter is already unfolding. The challenges that you faced, the frustrations, the moments that stretched you beyond your comfort zone, they weren't setbacks. They were preparation. Every single one of them has been shaping you for what's coming next. But here's where most people get stuck. And they resist. They cling to what's familiar, even when it no longer fits. They confuse the discomfort of growth with the idea that something's wrong. But the truth is that discomfort means everything is going right. Think about your life lately. Have old relationships started to feel different? Have your interests shifted in ways that you just can't explain? Has work that once felt manageable started to feel suffocating? These aren't problems. They're proof that you're evolving faster than your environment. And that's exactly where you need to be. Because what's coming up requires the most authentic version of you. The version that's been waiting underneath the fear, the conditioning, and the expectations of others. Here's the thing. Big shifts rarely announce themselves with fireworks. They begin quietly within you. You start questioning things that you've never questioned before. Goals that once lit you up suddenly feel empty. Conversations that used to excite you now leave you drained. And that's not confusion. That's clarity. Your intuition is speaking louder than ever, guiding you towards what's real. Sure, it feels uncomfortable. Yes, it feels uncertain. But that empty space that you're standing in, it isn't a void. It's a launch pad. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're exactly where you need to be. The shift isn't something that will happen to you. It's happening through you right now. It's not about waiting for an external event to fix everything. It's about an internal revolution that changes how you see everything. And here's the most important part. Resistance always shows up strongest right before the breakthrough. Your mind will throw every logical excuse at you. Security, expectations, the time you've already invested in something. But those aren't wisdoms. They're fear disguised as logic. Right now, ask yourself, if 5 years from now you were still living the exact same life, how would that feel? That tightness in your chest, that sinking feeling, well, that's your soul telling you the safe choice isn't safe at all. The world doesn't need you to play small. It needs you to step into your full power and to stop apologizing for taking up space. To speak your truth even when your voice shakes. To choose your own approval over everyone else's comfort. And yes, it's scary. But it's also the only path to a life that truly fits who you are. You've been preparing for this moment longer than you realize. Every time you felt out of place, every time your ideas felt too big, every time that you've held back, you were building the strength you'll need now. And here's the gift. The people meant for you will celebrate your evolution. They'll be inspired by your courage. And the ones who resist, well, they're simply showing you who's not meant to walk with you into your next chapter. Because this isn't failure. This is growth. This is evolution. What you'll gain is everything that you've been suppressing. Your creativity, your intuition, your passion, your strength. It's all coming online now because you're finally ready to carry the responsibility of your own power. The timing isn't random. It's happening now because you've healed enough, learned enough, and grown enough to step into alignment. So when opportunities appear, don't hesitate. When doors open, walk right through them. When people reflect back a version of you that you've never seen before, receive it. Because this is what alignment feels like. This is what happens when you stop resisting your own expansion. Every detour was preparation. Every closed door was protection. Every moment of uncertainty was teaching you to trust something deeper. And now you're here, standing at the threshold of everything that you've been preparing for. You're not waiting for something big to happen. You are the something big that's happening. The shift isn't outside you. It's been building inside of you all along. And now it's ready. This isn't the end of your story. This is the beginning of everything real. The universe brought you here for a reason. And now it's time to step into the life that's been waiting for you to consciously claim it. Something big isn't coming because something big is already here. And that something is you.